Hello, good day and welcome. I'll be answering NECO 2018 Chemistry Objective Past Question 43. Cellulose and starch can be classified as A. Carbohydrates, B. Hydrocarbon, C. Isomers, D. Monohydrates, and E. Polyhydrates. So, cellulose and starch actually can be classified as carbohydrates. They can be classified as carbohydrates. Now, this is the reason because these cellulose and starch are naturally occurring organic compounds. We say they are naturally occurring organic compounds. And like you know, carbohydrates are also what naturally occurring organic compounds containing carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. This is the components of carbohydrates, with the hydrogen and oxygen present in the ratio of 2:1. That is, the hydrogen and oxygen are present in the ratio of 2:1. Now, if you look at the structure of cellulose and the structure of starch, you see that what they contain carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen only, and the hydrogen and oxygen ratio is 2:1. Although cellulose and starch are polysaccharides, we call them polysaccharides. They are polysaccharides because they consist of what more than 2 units of what monosaccharides. They are complex what they are complex carbohydrates, but they are actually carbohydrates because they are naturally occurring organic compounds containing carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen, and their hydrogen to oxygen ratio is 2:1, just like the characteristics of carbohydrates. Now, option B here says hydrocarbon. Hydrocarbon are only compounds that contain what carbon and hydrogen. Those are hydrocarbons. That is called hydrocarbon. Example is the methane, the ethane, the butane. Now, option C says isomers. Isomers simply refers to what two compounds or two or more compounds having the same molecular formula, but different structural formula. That's isomer. An example is when you see butane and 2-methyl propane. So these are what isomers. Then option D says what? Option D says monohydrates. Monohydrates are compounds that just contains one molecule or 1 mole of water. They contains 1 mole of water. Example is the ferrous sulfate. That's the FeSO4.H2O. You see that the water component here is just what 1 mole. So we call it a monohydrate. Then for polyhydrates contains more than 2 moles of water. An example of a polyhydrate is the copper 5 sulfates. That is dehydrated copper 5 sulfates, copper 6 sulfate, sorry, SO4 CuSO4.5H2O. Now this is a what polyhydrate. So the answer to this question is option A, carbohydrates. Cellulose and starch can be classified as carbohydrates. So that is the answer to this question. Option A is the correct answer. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure to subscribe to the channel for more videos and past questions.